Hello and welcome back everybody to episode 2 of our farming let's play, or farming Scottish let's play should I say. I'm just saying hello to my Highland cow here because I've noticed that even though we've got some cows in this field, we've got next to nothing food or water for them at the moment. So these little wee babies need food. We can't deprive them any longer. Look at it, look at the wee baby. Hiya. Oh, yeah. Right, okay. So while I remember, let's just go over here and I'll show you what I mean. Oh yeah, we've still got that forage stuff. Hang on, we'll come back to that in a second. Right, so here it shows you that they've not got any food at all or water, and there's no meadow being built for them on that field. Of course there hasn't. So literally right now they're sitting desperate for some food. So I think our first stage is going to have to go down to the store and get ourselves a water tank. And we'll give them water at least just now. But I'm just heading up here just for a wee second because I just want to double check on our sheep. Make sure they're okay, because if they're not okay too, then we've got a problem. So my sheep were around here, weren't they? Sorry for my little detour. Everybody, sheep's over here. I just run about my yard. Don't mind me. So let's go in and visit our little sheep. Just make sure they've got food. Well, they've looked as though they've got some grass. So they're actually okay. I think we've got some babies, we've got some teenagers, and we've got one or two adults, which will be producing wool for us. But we'll need to let these wee babies grow up. Do we shut it from here? There we go, we shut it from there. Right, get out before it gets shut. Right, apologies for that. Let's get our butts into the new JCB. We'll get down to the store and we'll purchase our little Bowser. We'll get some water, we'll get filled up, and then we'll continue on with this harvesting. And what I might do is, we have got a grass field kicking about somewhere as well, so we can actually get some hay and things for the cows. But at the moment, at least they've got some water in this episode while we continue on with our field work. And then we'll, in fact, I think the shop is just down this way. Bear with me. Oh, I don't want to jump cut too soon because I'm pretty sure the shop is just down here. So I'll just take you on a little journey with me. I'll probably jump cut when I go to get the water right enough, but let's just go down here. I'm sure it's down this route here. But it's just down at the end of the street as far as I'm aware. I'm just going to jump inside the cab just for something different. We're not always external all the time. This is our new JCB fast track we've got in the game, apparently. First time of me using it, so it's quite good. It seems to be a nice wee tractor. It's not going to be going very fast, I don't think, when it's connected up to things, but hey ho. We do have a front loader and everything for this one, so that'll help with the bales, because that forage wagon picking up the loose straw, we're going to have problems if we can't store it. So since we can't store it, then I think what our next plan of action is to just maybe just bale the straw instead. So here we are at the shop. Just bear with me while I park up here just now. Let's jump out, jump into the shop menu. I'll let you see what the shop looks like. Kilted pistons. Can we open these doors? No, I don't think we could. Okay. So what I was saying a wee second ago, round here is where we bring all our machinery to get maintained as we go through, and we can buy and sell some machines. So there should be a nice wee workshop sitting in here, which, yeah, looks okay. Nice wee workshop, perfect. That's fantastic. This should be the shop. Now normally it's just a wee trigger point, which you see that wee shopping basket here, normally it's just a trigger point and then you see through the window. But in this map, it's different. You can go into the shop. Look. Look, it's like a proper shop. Unfortunately, there's nobody here packaging anything, or letting us buy anything, but it's a proper wee shop, isn't it? You can buy things. I don't know how much things the prices wise are because I can't remember how to zoom in on the Xbox when you're in third party mode, but look, no managers in their wee office. Of course there's not. There's no managers in that office either. I wonder, can we go in there? No, of course we can't. We've got the vending machine, we can sit down, have a wee drink, look out the nice beautiful window. But let's digress. We've been digressing a little bit further here. We came here for a Bowser. We came here to feed my cows. So let's do that. So let's just go in here. There's nothing in the used vehicle sale. Of course there's not. Nothing of importance that we like anyway. So we'll go up to here and we'll go down to the trailers. The water bowsers, wherever they are. Here they are here. The barrels. Now I've installed one of my favourite little mods because I don't like these because they're too little in litre wise. I don't like this one especially because it's got the dolly on it. This one's usually too big and too large and it's a bit pricey. It'll take all my money away. So I think what we'll do is we'll go back to my little favourite little baler and we'll use the little bailey. And we'll maybe just buy this one outright, I think, because then that can at least pick up everything. Can pick up quite a lot of liquid fire, even pick up diesel for us if we really needed to. So that's even fantastic. So this is what we're going to end up buying. So we'll just go in here just now. I don't want to make it unrealistic and make all sorts of money. We'll just keep it normal. 18,000 litres is quite a lot of money, quite a lot of volume inside of that tank, should I say. So I'll go for the trailer bog because it's the trailer bog tyres I usually like. We'll keep the UK texture because we're in Scotland, of course we are. We'll keep the tension wheels. This is where we're going to change the colour, so bear with me. I'll do all the colours and I'll bring you back in a wee second. So here we are back. I've configured it the way I like it. I like the chrome version on them other standard ones in the game. So I'm just going to go with the chrome variation on this one as well. And I think that looks pretty snazzy. So let's go ahead and buy that for 29,000. Perfect. Next stage is to get that hooked up to the JCB. I'll hook this up just now. I'll go and find myself a filling up point on the map and I'll come back with you in just a wee second or two. I know this is not probably the best way of going. There's a little beachy bit here. Let's just drive through the trees. We shouldn't really be doing this with a big tanker like this, but we are. Let's just go over here and this should let us fill up some of this lovely little water here. Fingers crossed. There you go. Oh, that was quick. That was quick, nice and easy. So I'll get you back at the farm and we'll get this water delivered off to the cows then, shall we? Well, welcome back. I'm just pulling up to our farm here. Just came back a slightly different route. Doesn't really show much, so I didn't want to put much of the recording in. But here's our Highland Cows. Look at that run running. Look, they can see the water already. Did you see that, everybody? Running towards me. At once it's water. So let's go and deliver it off. Let's not let it waste any longer. And we will get, hopefully in this episode, some food delivered off to them as well, because I can't be that nice old meanie person that doesn't deliver water. Of course I can't. So let's just dump some water there just now for them. There we go. You won't actually see it coming out, but you can see it's draining my tank. You've taken quite a bit. So have fun, cows. There you go. You've got some water at least. Right, let's just leave us sitting here. In fact, yeah, we'll just drive it just forward just a wee bit now. We'll leave this tanker sitting here at the moment. Let's just detach it. And detach it, perfect. We will probably need this wee GCB in a wee second or two, because what I'm going to end up doing is we'll jump into the Massey Ferguson. You can see in the top right hand corner that I have speeded up time. because I can't sit at 0.5 all the time. I mean, that takes forever during the day. So let's just get the helper working on this farm, at least. And we'll see if they can continue harvesting for us. Little helper, are you going to rock and roll? You certainly are. Thank you very much. And you're not going to destroy my crop, thank you. I'm going to work in a nice direction. Yes, as good a direction as what you can be in. Right, you're working okay. So, next stage. See this? I don't know what we're going to do with this straw. I don't want to dump it on the ground because it's quite hard to pick it all back up again. So what we'll end up doing is maybe let's just go and sell at least this load just now off. Let's see what the best price is for straw at the moment. And straw would be here. It's at its lowest, more or less. But we've only got one trailer tank, so let's just go to the best place, which would be, I don't want to put it on the train, that's not the train anyway, but feeding ground south. That is the closest. Let's just take it there just now. I know the price is going down, but it's still okay. So whereabouts are we going with this one then? In that direction, right? Okay. So let's just start our machine up. We'll go and take this away while the helper's doing some of my harvesting before we get any bad weather. Fingers crossed we don't. Fingers crossed it's a nice sunny day. Looks nice and sunny from the top left right hand corner. So, whoops, sorry bus. Tour bus at that. Sorry. You're alright. Second thoughts then, everybody. This is what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to just dump my weight just off here just now. 2 seconds. Dump my weight. Perfect. We're going to attach the little mower to the front of this little nice tractor. Come round so we can actually see the front of it. And we're going to just bale the headlands of the grass at least. The bow. Because that baling of the straw can wait for this time being. I think my cows need food. I really think we can't not leave them without food. So let's just go and put a little bit of grass in here just now before we buy the baler. We'll give them some food to maintain on. I don't mind having grass stored in this forage wagon for the time being, because at least the grass we can be using. And as far as I'm remembering, we have got a field up here somewhere. Up this little grass here. As far as I think. We own all these trees as well. That'll be coming in a later episode because we are going to be building the castle. So we'll work on these trees soon. But every tree here you can see so far is ours because it's on our land. We can take advantage of that eventually. Right, I'm one of these people that don't like to come out the actual boundary of the field. So I'm just going to come on here just now. We're going to get the guidance steering on and done and dusted. Click OK. We're going to set ourselves up on a nice wee path. So that path here will do. We'll lower the mower. We'll go to the forage wagon. We'll lower that as well. So it starts picking up. We'll switch the forage wagon on. Right, there we go. We've made it round the first lap of the headland, so let's just get things switched off. Get this down to the cows. Yep, let's pick up that. Don't need to bail anything else just now at the moment. Get this first load delivered off to them so they've got their food. We'll go and get ourselves a baler, I think. And what I might do, even though we've got the front mower for this, I think I might buy the second part of it, or at least lease it just now till we get the rest of the grass done, because then we can buy our baler as well, which is what I want to do. I want to buy the baler. I want to be able to do the straw, do the grass, get everything all into the shed and get the rest of that combine all unloaded. I don't think it's stopped yet, or has it? Is it still going? Well, it looks as though it's stopped. Right, so let me go and deliver this off to the cows. We'll go and sort the combine harvester out, and I'll get you back down at the shop when we're buying my baler and things back then. Okay? So, see you in a bit then, everybody. So here we are, we're back down at the shop after me just driving through that little field there. Did you see me? I don't normally do that. I normally stick to main road because I like the authentication of everything. But I thought I'd get out the road of the combine before it starts going on the road, and I didn't want to get in the road of the helper to carry on. So I thought let's just get out its road fast and furious, and that's what I done. Okay, so let's just get back into the shop menu again. We'll just do the quick way. We're going to go down and we're going to get ourselves a grass baler for starters, because I think that's going to end up being the most profitable, I think. So I like to use the square bales. I'm not really a fan of the normal circle bales. So let's just do the square bales. I usually use one of these two because I like these two the best. So I do the chrome ones. So let's just lease it because it's going to be quite a bit. So let's just go there. We want the twine added, yes, because we're going to make some bales. We don't want the silage additive now because we're not making silage at this present moment. We'll make some hay, but we'll not make some silage. I think we'll just live in hay this winter at the moment. I think that's the best bet. So let's just go ahead and lease that. See, 10 grand to lease it. So it's going to be quite a costly price. I wonder if it's going to be a cheaper one. I don't want to buy 10,000 on that one. Let's just go for this one instead, I think. We'll use the most normal one. That all looks good, so let's just lease that. There you go, 8 grand. That's a bit better price worth, I think. So we'll purchase that just now. We're only leasing it. And what we'll do is we'll go in and we'll get our other mower as well, which is this one here. I like to put them into rows perfectly. And these are, to be fair, these are my most two usable ones that I use all the time. We can't afford this one at the moment. So what we'll do is we'll lease this as well. I'll cut the grass perfectly for us at least just now. And then that should get us back to running what we should be doing for the cows. So I'll take us back up to the grass field. We'll start harvesting the rest of the grass. And I'll sort of see you all back when we've finished that field off. So welcome back everybody. I'm sure you'll notice that this JCB is really struggling to pull this trailer when it's got a full load in it. It's very underpowered. So we are going to have to use the New Holland after all from probably most of the tasks. So let's just deliver this off just now. We'll pack up the JCB into the little hut, I think, for just now. And then what we'll do is we'll use our machines, take this trailer back down to the combine harvester, and we'll carry on with that grass work.
Doesn't matter what I do, she's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She can let her hair down, but got her feet on the ground. I can't get enough of her. She can drive me so wild, just with that sweet smile, and there's nobody else for me. My heart starts racing every time I'm looking at her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing to me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a to you. Doesn't matter what I do, she's got a hold on me. Ha. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country, yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country, yeah, she's my country girl.
Right, well, as you all just saw there, I ended up taking the JCB after all up here to do the grass work, but realised, like what I thought, it wasn't going to be enough power to take this bigger one, so my plans went back out the window again. But while I was thinking about switching tractors, I'd carried on with the front mower because I said I was going to make hay out of this grass for the cows and that, didn't I? So we're going to have to tether it anyway. So making it into rows is probably not feasible at this time of the moment. So I'm just going to switch off this mower just now. Just dump it here just for a second. I'm going to go down and see how our helper on the combine's getting on. Maybe bring the New Holland back up again. Finish this field with the big version of it because I don't want to take forever doing the wee small one. Because let's face it, the bigger one's much bigger with the scope. So we'll take it off the middle swath and put it into the middle. We'll scatter it about just the ground because we are going to have to buy ourselves a rake and turn it all into hay anyway. Or tedder is what you should call it really. So a tedder turns it more or less dries out the grass and turns it into hay. That's technically what it's doing. So there's your 80% full tank. So let's just pack up this JCB right now. Let's just go and unload the rest of the combine. I'm hoping that when we unload it from now, there should be enough in the hopper for the combine to finish the task. We can bring up the New Holland up here and finish that grass work. That's my plan. I always find it hard to try and block them. You know that? I don't know how they manage to do it. Because every time I try to block the AI, I get myself in a pickle. So I'm probably just better just stopping. If I can't drive alongside it, that is. Just stopping. The AI taking over manually, filling up, and then just restart the AI again. I need to finish this grass field off at the same time. So let's just see if we can start the AI from here. We should be able to figure that out. Fingers crossed. Yes, it has figured it out. Perfect. Right, so let's make this slow little climb. Apologies for the dog if you can hear her in the background. I'm sure you all can. Let's do this slow climb all the way up, take this over to the silo. Wheat is very high yielding, and even though it's not to its best, I think I've got a good few trailer loads at this. Maybe next year if we put wheat back in again, and we'll have all the advantages of doing the actual field and putting lime and nitrogen and all that on it, then maybe we'll get a higher yield off it again. But at least field 23 is done and dusted. Oh, to a capacity anyway, because we've still got that baler still sitting down at that shop that we've leased and we're not using. So maybe I should have just leased that when we were ready to use it. I did plan thinking that we'd get to that stage on this episode, but it's a bit of a kerfuffle going back and forth machines here. doing too much at the one time. And I wonder if that was my helper just saying that you've completed a task. I think it is. Perfect. So at least that's one thing out the road. So let's get ourselves up to this little silo just now. We probably don't need to be dumping this off, but let's just dump it off at the moment. We'll drop the trailer off here because we can come back at a later stage and get the rest of the stuff out the harvester. Dump that there. I wonder if it will still dump if I detach it. Maybe should do. Fingers crossed. Let's just see. Yes, it has. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Working away at the background. Right, let's get this machine back up to the grass field. Let's get this grass field finished, done and dusted, and then we'll see where we are on that end of the episode at that point. Okay. That took no time at all there, did it? That's what my plan was originally, to do it that way around. But it looks as though it wasn't going to happen, so let's just double check we have picked up everything. There's a little bit here that we haven't done, which we don't really have to do, but let's just do it for the grand scheme of things. Put this down, we'll just use the back one just to catch it. Go, that'll do. I have went out the boundary a couple of times. No, I know I said earlier on that I'm not really a fan of doing that, but we've already done it, so let's just carry on. Right, I think my plans are now that this is now finished, done and dusted. I think what we'll do is we'll return. Well, just a tiny bit there. Right, we'll return this now because what we'll need to do is get ourselves a tedder to finish this field off. It does look as though it's all been cut, as far as I can see. Right, well, let's just go into the menu just now and just get this vehicle returned, just so it's not costing us any more money, because we don't actually need it. And because I play on console, you've got to scroll all the way up to the top to get to these menus. It's a bit of a kerfuffle. So here's the baler here that we've got, which we'll need to do in the next episode, I think, because I don't think we're going to have time now. We'll return this so this doesn't cost us any more money. We've only used 0.2 of an hour, so it's not really a lot at all, because in the grand scheme of things, I really shouldn't have hired it. But hey ho, thank you. Let's get you returned. Let's return back to here. What I'll end up doing is just finishing the episode here. In fact, before I do that, let's just switch the engine off on this. Let's just go and take the rest of our combine harvester over to the trailer, get that parked up for the night, because I think that's all the harvesting done, because we did see it in that little time lapse that the AI worker had finished their task. And I don't think I've got any more fields at the moment that needs to be harvested. They'll just need to be baled now and sorted for next year's crops. So that's a big task in itself. That field there in front of us is ours as well. It's just been cultivated, there's nothing in it. So we're actually okay with that. I wonder if can we actually get through here? We can. Look at that. Right, so let's just close the... No, in fact, we'll keep the gates open because we're going to have to come back in again anyway. We'll finish the episode the same way as we started the episode by saying hello to our cows now that they've got some food. So let's just go and put this over here just now. It's on my trailer. Dump that just now. It should sort of fit itself. That's perfect. That's what I like. I can't be putting it all manually on because it's not exactly easy. Just put it in a direction and it fixes itself. That's what I like. So let's just take the trailer back up. Let's park the trailer in its spot. At least we'll go and unload the hopper into the trailer. It's the trailer header I'm talking about here. So let's park the trailer header first. Because I realised I've just said trailer twice there. You don't all... Some of my viewers won't know what to do in farming at all. So I really should be bringing it back to main basics. But this was a perfect little place to keep our combine. And what I might just do is put the header in that wee small bit, you know that? Let me just see if we can do that. Can we get it round? We should be able to. There's no dolly on this one, is there? No. Good. I'm not a fan of the dollies. I can drive them, but I'm not a fan of them. I would rather not, if I could get away with it. So let's just park. Oh, maybe we can't. It's too small. Oh well, my plans are away to pop with that one. So let's just park it up the way the game had started. To ignore my little driving skills here. You can probably hear my controller in the background with my wee sticks. But I like to reverse and do things with my controller. Because let's face it, my steering wheel only has certain buttons. And I can't configure them on console. So I've got to just go with the main controls. So let's just park that up there. We still have a hopper to fill at the moment. Oh, unfill, should I say. So let's just start using my wheel for this bit. We'll turn around here. We'll get that parked in this trailer. And then we could put it into the silo. And we could see how much crop... Oh, don't crash into it, Susie. That won't be a good task. Let's just drive round. At least we've managed to cut the grass on fields. Oh, I need to find the number for that. Bear with me on that one. I can't remember what field the grass one's on. But we've at least harvested the wheat in field 23. And we've cut the grass in field whatever. I'll put in the description. I'll put in the screen just now what field that is. When I come to notice it. In fact, let's just check it on the map by now while this is filling. Not that button. It would be this button, and we scroll up to see. I'll show you the land while that's filling at the same time. That way, so all this green area here is what we own. So 49 is technically all the trees and all the yard situation. 50 is where our cows is living. We've got field 20, we've got field 35, we've got field 23, and we've got field 22. So we've cut the grass in field 35, we've harvested field 23, and we've fed our cows. I think this has been a productive episode so far. At least I'm beginning to think it's been a productive episode. So I can't fold the machine yet until that augers came in. Then we fold the machine. Let's just take this back over to its home. It does need diesel. It's only used a tiny bit of maintenance, so we don't, because it's brand new, I shouldn't really need to maintain it for next year. It should be okay. It's a pretty good machine. Oops, I've just forgotten where we actually park it. Bear with me. Let's just drive round here. Let's just go over beside the header. We'll park it in that wee shed beside the header. Quite the thing. Because that was a nice wee handy place for it just now. In my book. We know where it is then, when it's sitting there. So let's just bring that in here. Keep it out the rain, keep it nice and done and dusted. I think that should fit it perfectly there. Yes, that's fine. Okay, and we can switch off the engine there. And we can head back to our little New Holland, a brand new wee Holland. We'll pick up this weight that was sitting. Did you see all my time lapse there that I realised the weight was still attached? And I couldn't end up putting the front hopper onto that JCB, so we'll just pick up this weight while it's here. There's a bit of grass there I've missed. Well, I'll use this machine here just now. We'll cut that wee bit of grass that's there. Just pick up this weight. We don't actually need it on the back, but it's a way of transporting it just now, from what I think. So let's just switch. Not that one. We'll need to lower this one here. Oops, lower that one. Switch it on. There's my favourite dog making noise again. Y'all hear her? Hear her in the background? Let's just cut this bit of grass. So it all grows at the same sort of speed. It shouldn't really matter. We don't have to pick up every single little bit. I mean, it's not that very important. But for the people that are like me and like to have things all in order, then I need to pick up that little bit, especially if I've seen it. So let's pick up that, switch off for more. Let's fold it up. Let's go and put it in its spot out the road of everything. We'll go and I think we've got the trailer, yep, and then we'll go over and see our cows. We'll end our episode by saying hello to them now that they're fed. Hopefully they've all got full bellies and they're just about ready to go to sleep for a wee while. They might not, but hey ho. Let me just go and park this down here, out the road. I'll do it there, let's just dump it. Just leave my tractor here just now. We'll jump out the machine, we'll have a wee run down to our sheep. Because I know we've still got that water baler down there, haven't we? I know we have, so let's just get down. I know I said, did I go and say we were going to go and say hello to the sheep? This pen is one of the pens that don't have a gate to get in and out. So, fingers crossed. There's the grass in the trough, look. The grass were delivered off and we gave them food. So they should have water, yep, and they've got food. And their health is starting to increase. So you're all happy now, cows? You've all got some little food to get on with. Munching away. So let's just end the episode there as we started, and on the next one we'll start doing the baling, since we've got the baler sitting there doing nothing. So bye for now, and I'll see you all again on the next episode. Cheerio everyone.